Welcome to my channel. Good morning. Today I would like to show you my Huernia keniensis. It is another plant from the stapeliad group of plants. Just like yesterday I showed you this flower. Today I would like you to have a look at this one. Huernia keniensis is a stapeliad. It belongs to the group of plants called stapeliads, which means it is pollinated by flies, which means it is designed to attract flies. And just like this flower, this one has also very deep burgundy color. Let me show it to you. The flowers are of Asclepiadaceae, of all Asclepiadaceae, not only stapeliads, have a pentagonal symmetry. So they are like five-pointed star, except this one is shaped like a bell and the petals are not separated, but the symmetry is the same and the color is very similar as well. Very deep burgundy color, which is supposed to mimic the color of meat, because that's where flies lay their eggs. They lay their eggs on a piece of food, preferably meat, like a dead body of an animal, a dead mouse or dead raccoon or something, and in the desert maybe even a dead zebra, semi-desert, African semi-desert. This plant is called Huernia keniensis. Keniensis suggests that the plant comes from Kenya, is original native plant to Kenya. And all stapeliads are either from East Africa or North Africa. There is one species that is a Caralluma. It's a European species that is found in Spain, in southern Spain. It is a very old plant, this one. I've had it forever, like really forever. I don't think that, for sure, the stems that are here are not the same ones that were that I originally got 30 plus years ago. But it's a plant that is very easy to root. So when the stems become too long, because they tend to be pendulous, when the stems become too long, they just fall off. They are easy to break off then, and then I root a new stem and I put it in the pot, or a new stem grows from the old stem. So that's how it is, that's how it grows. Very similar pattern to this plant here. This is Stapelia grandiflora. And this Stapelia grandiflora, just like I showed you before, has a flower bud. It is here. Again, as you can see, it's a pentagonal symmetry. This flower is a five-pointed star as well. So the flowers, when they are in a bud, they are closed together and then they open. And here is another stapeliad. This one, I think it has never bloomed for me before. This one, I think it is a Stapelia gigantea. It has, if you can see, it has a different shape of a bud. It is pointy, and this one here doesn't have that point. And I have a suspicion that the other one is gigantea, Stapelia gigantea. I got it as a cutting from a friend of mine, but without a label. And then I stuck it in the pot, and I forgot which one was which, because I have another pot with a small specimen of grandiflora. And looking at the flower bud, I think this is the gigantea, and I will show it to you. I'll make sure to show it to you when it opens. Okay, so this is my Huernia keniensis. If you like it, I suggest you look for stapeliad, because they are very interesting and they are very easy to grow. They are a little bit moody sometimes, so it is advisable to have 2 specimens of each plant once they produce stems, new stems. Once there are there is enough of a body of the plant to divide it, it is suggested to divide it and keep them into separate pots, because sometimes they might decide that the stems are too old already and simply die. But then, if it happens, you can always root new ones, or you have a backup plant somewhere in a different pot. Okay, so watering is relatively easy because they are not fussy, those plants, and Huernia keniensis is not fussy either. They are quite tolerant to drought, and they are quite tolerant to being overwatered as well, or watered abundantly. From my experience is when they are kept dry, regardless of the time of the year, when they are kept dry for a while and then watered really abundantly, this is when they produce flowers. So this is what I'm doing with them. This is how I treat them. Okay, so thank you so very much for watching my video about Huernia keniensis. I really like this plant, and if you can somehow get hold of a stapeliad, either this one or a different one, because there are quite a lot of species of these ones, and there are quite a lot of species that are in people collections, and in specialty nursery stores they can also be purchased occasionally. So I strongly recommend you get one, because it's extremely interesting. It's just so pretty, so beautiful. Okay, have a great rest of the day.